love it, but if anyone's
Ender
gonna
hates the
kick
Reyna.
frag
It's
and
so
make it
strong now.
happen, it's got to be Giuliano.
Well, we'll have to see what these changes will bring.
Okay, G2 on
and
defense,
number
X10
two.
on attack
For
now.
X10, this
Let's
is
see if
a
X10 can win a
must-win if they
pistol.
want
It's
to
2-0
stay
in terms of
this upper
pistols.
bracket. And again, they're faced with a surprise.
Yeah, X10, first the Raze fade on Icebox, now the Reyna out of Giuliano.
Okay.
And look
Oh
at
my
that,
goodness.
very activating
Takes
early
down one
on.
with the headshot and same bullet, 30 damage. Really nice. There was a KO after shooting the recon had a lineup for a flash that's gonna dip down behind this as well. So they have some cool stuff. There is a good lineup that you can do the dip down here. So they were prepared for a reaction if needed. Smoke goes in. That's probably the go signal. You might even see a rotate with that. Yeah. So smoke lands over towards bridge and they push down. So this is nice. Defensive wall in this area as well. Nice recon. This is interesting to put the recon on this wall when they're coming out because it means that although they can get out into this area, once you get past this area, then you have to 180. So I do like seeing the recons go on this wall at the moment. I think it's probably the best place to recon at the moment, so I like that. That's a nice shot. Dude, Mimi's aim is kind of insane.
Another one.
They're all over them. They're actually all over them. They can't win a pistol.
Yeah, Mary runs down mid, gets a kill, rotates, runs down hall, gets another. It is
nice KO flash to allow them through. Damn, this was an impressive pistol round. Naden, what's up? There's another best of 3 after this Naden. It's looking like our time, like 11 maybe, mate.
Very strong killjoy on Icebox, and now here again, she's being taken off of that role, put on the KO instead, moved away from the lurk.
Yeah, all of the agents that Mary previously been playing, Mimi has just picked that up. So I mean,
will my new team be running Phoenix on Breeze? I like Phoenix on Breeze. I think it's strong.
A variety of different agents with very different feels between the KO and the Sage. It's a new look for G2 and it's a strong look for them as well.
Mary, another shot.
Okay, full eco. What's up, Doma? How you doing?
Something here. So back to a 4 versus 4. Petra does trade back though, so see if X10 can get anything else on damage. It is just Baby TZ with that weapon in hand.
Okay,
wait, this might snowball.
This is what I was gonna say. Like Baby TZ,
yeah, this is a weird round. So chamber goes down. So now this, what a weird round.
Have maybe a tripwire or a camera sort of guarding that
for
a moment.
Polly is in their spawn.
It's 2 versus 2 out of nowhere. X10 just seemingly everywhere on the map at the moment, and Giuliano taken down to 49.
These 2 players.
What a weird round right now. Decision has to get made soon. 40 seconds. They just picked up the spike. Where are we going? Going over towards A. They haven't. All of this is a question mark.
Polly wants to take this space. The question is, does
they have no idea the Viper's here.
Well, the thing is, she doesn't have spike, so she may actually continue this push forward.
Polly actually is going to see the gun barrel fast, so gun barrel goes in.
Going to see the barrel. No way! Glance out of the peripheral. Grabs that
that's
one. Now 15 seconds left. Baby TZ and a Marshall in hand.
That's crazy. That's you hate to see it. Nice from Glance, dude. I'm most impressed by Glance out of this team so far. Just looks great.
I think the biggest question in this composition is how the Reyna works, because on the attacking side, I feel like it's kind of, okay, you're just subbing out the jet positions, you don't have the die, so maybe a hull split is a little bit more possible.
That was a little bit unlucky. It was a good eco from X10 though.
Without having that same escape tool.
Yeah, you know, it's...
Okay, now we kind of get, well, let's see this. Let's see how clean X10 can win this. Got a lot of light armors, making sure they can have a full buy next round. So bonus for G2. The nice default. Smoke here. Flash goes out. Take a lot of mid.
Second time she's done that kind of roll out with the chamber TP bottom of mid, and doesn't look like G2 is going to be committing to that fight. Just wanted early pressure, see if they could get away with a kill, but it's not happening.
I don't think so, Bacon.
Take that space, slow down, wait to see.
Do I even want to know? Is it stream friendly?
Very willing to go for these a little bit later mid pushes. You can see again Mimi challenging down elbow. But Baby TZ in classic position right here. If you've done your homework,
This is a lot of information. This with the trip here is a lot of info.
Favorite position on the map.
I'm so surprised that the Sova's going here. Because if I'm the Sova and this is getting calmed out properly, I'm over here.
Not over pushing out of elbow.
Nice push though. Okay, drone. Okay, so they wanted. Okay, it makes sense. They droned out and they wanted to take mid, so they wanted to be proactive this whole round. That is nice. Cypher just holding over towards here. Now they're going to go in towards A. The problem is there's 3 people here and the time is low. I'm actually a little bit worried for X10 here. What gun has Glance got? Ball? Okay, what can the Viper do on site? Okay, that's fine.
But Muffin's aware. An entry from her. We needed her to step up for X10. She's doing so with a big frag. Still, not out of the danger zone. G2 fast on this retake.
Dude, 10 HP after that duel though, that could have gone worse.
Muffin trying to swing. There's Polly from the other side, and Ginny is there on the trade. Only Mary. She's low, and it's only a headhunter. She'll find a second 1 bullet.
Oh my goodness. Even though
opening a 1v1 against
it's not really winnable, that's crazy amount of damage.
Barely a chance in this one. She wants a gun. She needs a gun. Make this one happen. At this point, it might just be a matter of
holy hell!
What? She's only 16, and she's making this happen. Her first land, maybe a clutch. She needs to get this halfway, but
damn,
swing.
That was impressive. that was nice, dude. It's really nice shots. 4 of them dying. So 4 of them are going to have a pretty bad buy into this. We're going to see at least light armors on all 4. Dude, that was nuts shots.
Oh man. What a performance, and yet some
first LAN,
showing, I think,
first LAN ever.
Right, with Mimi again, maybe it's the bonus for her, sure. So going for maybe a little bit more.
Okay, this is interesting to note as well. So she gets her ult from that, and then okay, I was gonna say it's interesting to note that she bought, but then she actually now decides to sell it and use the ult. So that's good. Can they crosswire the cages up? Good spam, a little bit of damage. We go fast into the A split, 3-person through door. Dude, Mimi has to kill 2. Oh, okay, we'll do that. Nice flash as well with the support glance. Doesn't need it. Mimi, dude, G2 looks so crisp.
G2, their 3rd round here. X10 try something a little bit faster. And they get nothing.
George's Farrah 88. What's up, dude? Thank you so much with the prime. Appreciate it. Dude, Mimi looks so good aim-wise. What the hell? Look how fast this is. Yeah, that's nice.
It looked like the trade was almost there for Muffin. Like the timing wasn't even like that long. It was maybe half.
Davin, thank you so much. I think that's probably the first thing you've ever said when you're not trolling, but maybe you are trolling with that. I don't know, but I'm gonna take it at face value and say thank you.
Might have the read on this one. 2 players towards B main, a drone tag connecting. And do want to just push this in. Giuliano in the corner. This is where Reyna can shine. She gets a kill. She can just pop on out, but she'll stick around for more. Second and the dismiss.
The G2 C9 game is going to be so good, surely.
From G2. And a rare full commit onto a site from X10, I think, just sort of trying to switch up the tempo on G2, throw that one into the mix, because on rifle rounds, that is just not the MO of X10. And I think maybe for them, we could see them take a little bit more proactive of a look with Baby TZ. Sure. Again, she really likes to work over towards halls, and one of the things that's been very effective for them in the past is sort of playing Baby TZ towards halls, the rest of the team up elbow, and then by showing a lot of presence in elbow, that
was actually sick.
Halls watch, that float player, usually going to be maybe a Sova on the other side, the scout player, and that gives the timing for
okay, good pause. Good time for a pause. They have to get this round, because even I'm already talking about the next game. So this has to be a big pause. They need this round.
I think that taking another angle, X10 have been running all through bottom mid. Let's fight through elbow, switch things up, give G2 another look.
Okay, so they will be trying to make that change.
Dude, Bacon's just flaming his own coach. What's going on?
For G2, honestly, they're just kind of chilling out. So much of this early aggression has all been predicated on Mary. She's really playing this role similarly to how that Jet would, and it's been working very well for them thus far.
And for Mary, the youngest player in the tournament at 16, her story has just been insane too, because no one expected G2.
See, that's more what I expect from you, Davin. That's more.
Legendary TAC FPS.
Yep. That's more your norm.
Now, there's these huge shoes to fill, and who do they find? A 16-year-old Bahraini girl who steps up into this team, her first competitive team in Valorant, and just gets off on the ground, absolutely sprinting.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, right? She gets out
There's
sprinting.
some
in
strong
the,
ults on the
support
defense side.
roles, right?
We
The
insta
Sage,
take,
the KO,
sure.
playing a lot
Dude,
of
look at the
those.
chamber,
Now,
just
on the
straight down,
chamber,
has
and
avoided
what's happening
everybody
down mid,
util.
but the setup-
Dude,
She does it again, by the
She
way.
does it
they're
again.
just
Somehow she just finds that
insta-popping.
one more
They are
time. It does
insta-popping.
look like X10 was going for a similar setup with that elbow push.
Mary
but
is half my
somehow
age.
Juliano
Dude,
has
literally
made
under
this
as well.
timing
Like under half
through
my age.
shop.
It's
No
madness.
one's going to be ready if Baby TZ is able to step out here and does see Juliano there. Baby TZ might want to press out of cave.
She actually finds Mimi in that one, swinging deep into sight. She figures that if Juliano is that far down hall, she'll be able to swing and get a kill on sight. The decision is correct. And now X10 actually looks to re-push and re-clear this space that they could have lost. Very well done by Baby TZ.
Yeah, Baby TZ finds these openings so frequently in the regional space. And, you know, usually you look on a map like Breeze and you're like, oh, Jet, you know, pick up the operator, go crazy. Yeah, Muffin, fantastic player in her own right. But I would sort of liken Baby TZ to a player like Nats almost, who just has that uncanny ability to find the perfect lurk timings there. You know, even working through a main, like, you don't really think that's a
the ult.
place you would lurk.
Drone goes in. There's a chance they can tag the Reyna. Okay, I don't think the Reyna got tagged, but we're going to ult where it was last seen. It's so good. They look so good. Let's look at this wall. Do I think this wall is good? This wall is nice when they're reconning here. You're trying to force them into this corner, then you can just spam the corner.
On that one. Again, I think the right idea, but a solo player in bottom mid, when Mary is in the server, I just don't think is the right idea. She is going to find a chance every time.
Yeah,
It looks better C9 or G2. It's hard.
Very tough scoreline, 5-1. That first tactical timeout already used. So this is the moment where you need your IGL. You need Ginny to make the call. She's been here before. She's not.
I do think C9 maybe. I don't know. The first game was really hard to judge C9. It was actually too dominant. Like it was actually too dominant for me to even try and like judge it properly.
In a mixed team. Back in
But
Counter-Strike,
I don't
and
know.
also
I have
in
watched
the
a
early
good
days of
amount of
Valorant.
G2 and
Now
C9.
here
I
with
do
X10,
think C9
she's
do
the
look a little bit better, but
leader to try and build back in.
we'll see.
And sort of the player.
The thing at the moment is
in the big upset.
G2 are hitting their fast bullet every single time. So if they're doing that, I think it's I say it's Mary misses a shot.
Things up in mid, but Juliano and Mimi are not done. They're going for the regress. Juliano is
Okay, I cast them so badly.
Continue the push as Mimi is there to trade everything
Dude,
on
Mimi's
through.
aim
A
though.
triple for her, and that round over before it started.
G2 does not give a damn. They are not giving any respect.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit disrespectful. At least I like what they're doing, and it's always together. Like they crunched into middle, and it wasn't like
That's the thing.
it wasn't just like a little bit. There's literally 4 of them. They're just using. They're making sure that no one gets a gun. This doesn't snowball out of control.
And they also have just promised us that they are playing crazy things, right? Things that no other teams are playing. So it would not shock me if this Reyna was something that stuck around for Juliano.
Ali FPS, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Dude, I love this smoke with door. It's so nice. It's such a nice default.
Sky flashes connect, by the way, an entire belt of utility dumped into her, but Mary still
What the
finds
hell? That's a nice shot.
BTZ rips her head off through the wall, and back to a 4 versus 4. But still, this Viper's pit.
Elio, what's up, bro? Elio, how you doing? 17 months. Appreciate the support. Chat. This game, so far, we've seen some of the craziest shots, I swear.
Has angled herself in mid right on top of that wall. That could instantly
I'm so fine for her to pop the ult this round. Yeah, so fine for it. Again, Sky ult when there's only 3 people alive. If you have the man advantage, even in the 3-on-3,
She's on top of the wall.
you should just always do it.
That is an angle you play like in the super late post plants on your attacking side. That is not an angle you get to just punish the attackers from themselves.
They're pushing out of the pit.
Okay.
Mimi took a fight. It's only Glance.
Glance has to somehow kill 2.
Very much in question.
Nice positioning from Ginny. She's pretty much won this round.
Biding her time to wait.
So Petra has the ult, but she's going to have to work through mid. And Baby TZ hasn't moved in the last 10 years. She has just been camped on these doors. She's heard everything from Petra. She is prepared. She will lock down those doors. Now Glance versus the world. Ginny there.
Nice round from X10 here.
That is
So many
the
good
X10
shots into this round again.
G2 try something cool there. But X10, the patience pays off this time. They don't overcommit.
Again, this is pretty much the biggest aim duel map there is.
I think if this team has one asset, it's in these late rounds, not overheating, not overcommitting, being
Yeah, we're kind
able
of seeing
to slow things down and make the right
some
call.
crazy
That's very
shots.
true. It's a team that sort of, we talked to one of the casters in the APAC region, Quack, who gave us a ton of information, some history here on X10 Sapphire.
I'll tell you what though,
Ginny
if
sort of thinks
X10
our
can
game
get a
almost
good
like
amount of
it's an
rounds,
RTS,
Yeah.
right? So it's like play
their
very
defense
slow
comp
early
is
rounds,
really
absorb
strong.
as much information as possible, and then make really strong mid-round
The
decisions.
defense
I
comp
think
is
the
really
weakness here has
strong.
been
If they can
that G2
somehow
just
get
frightened
like
them before X10
5.
get all that info that they'd love, but with an early first kill, a rarity for
Nathan is
X10
the
this
greatest.
game,
What's up,
they
bro?
might be able to
Thanks
change
so much,
things up.
Nathan.
It's only the
Nathan,
second time
17
they've
months,
been able
dude.
to shut down Marion when
Thanks
he's
for the
opening.
support.
Now they have a lot of options. Split towards B, that's the decision. Muffin in quick.
Nice
dash.
dash.
Spots
That's
the
good
player towards
info.
the half wall, and Mimi could be in trouble, but the flash is there to support.
Hmm.
Petra finds two. Polly trying to trade back. Ginny needs something here as G2 is zoned behind that wall, and now with the Viper's pit down, is post plant potent. Juliana's just pushing in close. She has a timing on this one. Wait a minute. Can she find it?
I actually
No.
think
Polly too aware. Jessica Lance now 1 versus
this isn't done,
3.
basically,
Pull up a dark
is
face
the easy way to say it. I don't think this is done. X10,
Realize, isn't it calm there? Yes, baby TZ.
they're getting close to breaking the money.
But Glance finds it 1 versus 2 now. That pit is waiting. The abyss on the other side. She's got
This shouldn't be winnable.
timer. Her biggest enemy still, a Molly on the spike. And the players so far back. Lance just needs to spot the edge of one. The Viper
Oh my
there.
God, it's
a
so
flick
winnable.
around, but Ginny playing the long con. So wrap all the way back through. Glance is aware. but she
Holy
cannot
hell,
find the
okay,
shot.
that was
Ginny
super
shuts down.
winnable. I was gonna say, it feels like
Glance went from
this,
being aware, just the
I was getting a bit
aware
ahead of
emote.
myself and this is
The
actually a game, but if they
smile
won
turned
that clutch, then it
upside
was
down
like
on that
completely
one.
done. That was actually a
Ginny
massive round
is
to
able
win.
to secure the round. She had a couple of clutch moments too. Back on that ice
Marcozo, what's up, dude?
Now on
19
three
months
strikes
as
to get
well.
alive in the
Dude, a
series.
lot of loyal members. Appreciate you all.
So
Marcozo, hope you're
necessary.
doing well.
I love that too, right? Catching Giuliano, trying to cancel out the plant from going down.
Hey, that was a good attempt.
Round slips away at the last possible second. Very important.
That was a
as
really
X10
good chance.
try
I
to
actually
build
thought
back
that
in
she
here.
had no
They
chance.
have been very successful
Okay, this is money break, right?
attacking on this map.
Yeah.
This is a massive round. This is a massive round money-wise. Good shutdown.
But that's the issue with these faster plays. G2's composition has a lot of utility to slow you down. And now they have 4 players.
We got any
ready on this
ults?
site.
Yeah, Petra has her ult.
Look at the high-low, right?
Over
Glance
towards
and Mimi
Tube.
playing on that same angle, ready, but the
This is
Viper
one
wall
of
does cut it
one of
off.
the simpler rounds.
G2 don't really have
They've
any forward
walked
scouting,
out,
so
no
X10
contact
actually
other
able to
than.
sneak
This
4
is the
players
first time
out
they've
and
walked
try to
out.
push past this Viper wall. Mimi's ready, though, is not caught by the flash, and the crossfire, the lineup, it is
I think
all
this
here,
was
baby
an
TZ
alright
this
round to
whole
try.
Wall in her face.
Not
So
too
one
much
versus
util,
five,
just a
something
recon,
tells me
and
this
then
is
just
beyond the
walking
reach of
out.
Baby
The
TZ.
problem
G2
was
set it
I
together.
kind of wanted something else.
Right?
Like I kind of wanted a flash if they were going through their
Just
own.
counter down with this utility, not give her a chance in this one. The swing is through.
Yeah, I wanted a
Commitment,
flash
and
here.
that's her downfall. G2 reply.
I like the idea.
Oh,
Instead of making loads
what
of sound
do
when
you
they
do
go out,
here? G2's
they kind of
early
just walk with
aggression
the
has just been so
recon.
painful for
I just
X10.
want a
Then
flash,
when
and
it
I think
doesn't
maybe
even
that's
come,
what this
those
ping was
three
about here.
players anchored down
Oh, there
on
was a
site,
flash.
ready to just
Okay,
shoot
well
you
then.
down the second you try to go for a play yourself.
Well then,
like,
honestly,
not even just
G2
the
did great.
high-low there, but you also have Giuliano double doors.
Okay,
right?
well,
So the
I'll just
second
stop
you're coming
talking.
through that Viper wall, Giuliano shooting you in the side, so it's a 90-degree, the high-low, it's just all there. And X10 really struggling to push past. You can see actually big light armor enjoyers, even with some money in the bank. Ginny and Baby TZ.
They kind of just went into the. Like G2 had a perfect. Because the flash actually hit this guy, it meant that there was a perfect crossfire from like here and here. From the stairs. Let me just draw the lines. I'll leave that for a little bit. So actually the fact that they pushed through here might have been the downfall.
The thing is, though, Giuliano was
So
also
good
here.
start. Mary
No
is
mid
actually
press. Now,
losing
X10 have
a
fully
few of the
cleared.
first
They bailed
duels
out
now.
of
Had
mid.
a really strong
This is
start,
turning
but as we're
into a
getting
very
later into
quick
this,
attack
losing
option.
a
There's
few of
not
the first
actually a
duels.
tripwire over in Cannon.
As
So
we can see,
Giuliano is
so a
just
full
feeling
retake on B.
completely
Look at
wild.
Giuliano.
Hope we just go for this.
Oh boy, the timing of this.
She turns
Turns
around.
around. Giuliano
That's the
has it.
Viper
That's
down.
it.
That is this
Falls
wall
away.
down, so they have to
Will be
go.
lost here. A retake
Well,
down
Trip
for
obviously
G2.
That's
isn't
your
here.
Viper wall that you just
Recons.
lost there.
Yeah,
Like,
this is really
X10
hard
have
now.
no coverage once they get on site. Luckily, they got through, but now Petra is stalling. It's going to be a shooting gallery here as all of G2 rotate to B.
And look at the utility
They
that
have
for
no
this
map
retake.
control.
Full belt
If
on both of their initiators, that orb for Glance to pop down and try and defuse. X10 haven't even got
this
the
is hard for
spike down
X10.
yet.
This is really hard for
G2's
X10
already
to win. They
pushing
don't have
in.
much map
Dark
control.
on the
They're gonna have to
backside,
try and swing
open
together.
immediately, no scans. X10 Need to take these fights. They need to win them. They need to try and stall out the Petra.
Nice flash.
In a lineup, only one. Ult is coming through, and Ginny is stuck with her bow in her hand, and Baby TZ alone now. Finds one of the spam, but the health is low. A 1v2,
Hey, nice from
and he's
G2.
ready
X10
for
will just
G2,
the Viper
8-4.
going down, right? Giuliano did great. The fact that he killed the Viper just meant that they had no cover to actually get good positions. They just had to kind of get stuck into these areas. They did try and just buddy up, but that was about it. Nice reaction from Giuliano.
Sort of shuts down your ability to play the round, right? You can't actually play in B main, so it's all 4 players of X10 backside. Without the Fireball, you can't play Cubby. Really hard to play up near half ball as
The all
well.
close, yeah, the all close was a little bit
Very
crazy.
excited.
Would have been
On
nice
top
a
of
little bit earlier on.
everything else here is going into the final
But also
round.
on paper
Now
is like a
it is,
4-on-4, so the ult was fine.
really a thrift store
Just a little bit
purchase
blind.
for X10. Just hand-me-downs galore, light armor on 4 players. It is not pretty.
X10 still have
They can maybe use something to make a round out of this. 2 flashes into main.
nice
Giuliano
flash. The flash didn't
goes
actually
away
hit,
as well.
but the confidence
She wants more. Giuliano
that the flash
has been
gave.
hungry this game. She has been greedy and wants another as well. I suppose
Dude, the
that's what
Reyna's
makes this
actually,
round into 2 dismisses, not just one compared
The
to
Reyna's
the
been
other
pretty
two.
good.
As long as you're killing them.
Hey, that is very true. That is very true. And, I mean, the question is...
They're
do
very
the Reds player
proactive on the
ever use
defense,
their
right?
ult?
Even though Mary goes
No,
down, there's a
they
lot
just
of
don't. It's the last round
proactivity,
half.
whether it's in
Giuliano
mid
hasn't
or
popped
tube,
yet.
or sometimes we've seen here as well.
Here we go.
As you say it.
We are zooming down halls, opening up that door to find another way to pinch
Good
out
luck.
on
Who's on
site.
site?
This is an
Mimi.
aggressive X10, and the trade is good, but
Mimi has to get one again.
Site here, and you
That is
gotta
not
pull
how
out
you want to
your
peek
gun
that.
fighter.
Oh, she'll find one. Not quite the second, Ginny.
I mean, she
One
did great.
versus 2, and it will not do. 9-3 for G2.
This was a good half. 3.
Great way to start
Honestly,
off.
3 is
G2
enough with this
gave
comp,
us, the
but
formula
with
to beating
how
X10
crisp
when
G2
X10
look
on the
shot-wise,
attack, fight them early,
yeah.
deny them the ability to slow play and gain the information. And when these side hits come through, always down in numbers, the G2 anchors, and Mimi especially, on fire.
Yeah. Baby TZ still having a good half there.
Even if the
Reds
cast doesn't
struggling
exist.
To contend with G2.
Yeah.
We'll hear what the desk has to say about all that.
The Cypher's been having a game, dude. Cypher 12 kills, like double everyone else on attack.
I felt like we could have seen a momentum shift at one point for X10 Athena when they chained 2 rounds together towards the end.
10 kind of almost finally took it a place that they really needed to take it. They kind of broke the momentum. They took the space that they needed way towards mid. They started putting pressure towards mid and forcing G2 to kind of take space back and make them hesitate. And they actually
Yeah, they
played
were
it really, really well.
when
because in
they
that next
saw
round,
people or there were
actually ended up
duels,
going towards
G2
B.
always had like a
So
reaction,
here's a round
right?
that I do want to talk about, just the momentum breaker on that round 8.
So I think
Alyssa
G2 is
actually
good enough
walked
to
out
beat
behind
C9. Yeah,
the
I think
Viper
so.
ult.
But I'm
And
still
kinda
going to
made a
go with the
play
narrative
towards
that I
mid.
think
And
C9 are
so,
better.
When the Viper ulted A main,
But I
Alyssa
think they
walked
can
into
win,
site,
yeah.
took that space because she knew that they weren't playing on site. They were playing in that A main ult. And then after that, the entire team took mid, took the space back, put pressure. And the next round, you started seeing G2 kind of hesitating, putting pressure towards mid, trying to get the info. And off of that, X10 played it just perfectly well.
So here's the thing, in so many occasions we have seen X10, you know, after that pause, I think that they start working the map a lot more because
Yeah.
Was the Cypher lurking? Not massively lurking, to be honest. They did 4-1 a lot, and the 1 sometimes got the kills on the
You know, they
push.
were putting the pressure, they were working a little bit of the map here and there, and then they go back to being, I don't know, overconfident and just this 5-woman pushes. I hate to say this, okay, but the Sky Flash has changed. You cannot pop flash after the Viper wall because it's not going to be as effective, and we saw it over and over again. G2 weren't even that scared to be in a rough position because it's going to be just a second off a flash. So, you know, moving forward into what this next half is going to be, we need to talk about how Giuliano is going to be playing on that Reyna. Our casters were making fun of when do you use the ult when you're playing Reyna? Well, definitely in the defense, it has to be in a very tricky situation. Giuliano, I don't think that she's probably going to use it for the entry, but we need to compare it with who has to shut her down directly. That has to be Muffin. Both players have been kind of absent in this first half just because the rest of the team was doing the work. Baby TC on the side of X10. Beautiful things coming in from Mimi and the rest of the team on the side of G2, but moving into the next half, these two need to have a lot of head-to-heads.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we saw them kind of like trying to get the momentum back. Again, they kind of did the same thing on Icebox where they started shifting towards the right answer towards the end for X10, but then they kind of lost it again. And so, you know, it is a 9-3 curse. Maybe we can see them bring it back, but I'm sure that going forward, it's going to have to be a lot different of a new strat.
Yeah, and G2 100% win rate on the pistol so far. We want to see if X10 can break this as I hand this back to your casters to go back into the second half. Over to you, Mimi and Ender.
A big round here for X10 Sapphire as they start off their defensive side with a double push towards mid.
Oh yeah, already. I mean, it's not even mid,
Okay.
it's just straight down.
Recon
into
goes
elbow.
bottom,
Now,
so
are they ready
G2 on
for
attack,
the baby TZ
X10 on
position?
defense.
The
Recon went
glance
bottom
is
mid and
currently
didn't
occupying.
get shot, so they have
Ready for this
full info that
massive
mid is
pulse
clear.
push. There's a
Reyna
cypher
going
trip right
tube, I
there,
think
but
we're going to see
Fear
that a
actually
lot.
does catch Ginny. She might not want to re-push into this with Giuliano absolutely posted up on the angle.
Yeah, and in this composition, you don't have jet smokes to flash out of.
Dude,
or
Reyna and
a
Tube
flash to get your way,
being
or
able
excuse
to
me, a
flash
dash to get
either
your
of
way
this
onto
is
site
actually
there.
kind of
So
sunk.
the ball splits are made really difficult. Instead, G2 actually fall back, but maybe TC could be in a good position here holding in mid.
Good news for those pushes, the Leer is actually way more reliable coming out of the hall doors as
Sure.
opposed to the KO Flash. The KO Flash, not a ton of value because there's so many angles for those A players to hide on and sort of re-swing into you. And yet,
Recon goes
fully set
in
players
and
down
then gets
halls,
shot
does get shut down,
again.
as the
Okay,
Viper Wall does
even
end up
though
coming down, but it's a little bit late.
Mary
G2
goes
just sort of
down,
fighting their way out
there
of
was a
this.
lot of
Alyssa
damage
not gonna
done.
want a piece of
Dude,
that.
that was
She
a
does
nice
get
shot
tagged
down.
up on the exchange, but very likely the plant does manage to go down here.
What's the timing like on this?
Trying to flash through this wall, but the right click's not quite turnable.
Ooh.
Will be 2 for G2. They want to keep fighting though. A third
Dude,
pick,
Viper?
maybe 2 of her own in the
Okay.
back lines.
I was gonna say, they didn't know about the Viper, but they do now, so they can deal with it.
Biding her time, but
What?
Polly found 2 on 1 HP.
How?
And Baby
How
TC
on
just
earth did
found
this
it.
Viper get 2
What
kills?
just
That's
happened?
crazy.
I thought she was
Just
dead.
no idea.
Dude,
Polly,
I think she had like
one shot
40
would've absolutely
HP.
just taken her down.
40
She was
HP,
able
so
to
one
win out the
facing
round
from
for
here
Team
and
Huge
here.
round to
And
take
here, right?
for X10.
Or was it
You
here?
absolutely
I need
love
to watch that from her
out of
POV.
Polly. If someone's gonna find a
Dude,
moment
that shouldn't
in
have
this
been. I just have no
it's
idea
gotta be
how that's
Polly, one
happened.
of your strong
Please show me
pillars
it.
for the team to shut down delayed attacks. And as that whole sort of protection, she gets that first kill. And as her sight hold falls apart, she's late round coming back in to
No.
reinforce the team, swing back here,
Last
and
player
just
standing.
instantly, I mean, having to cover 2 different angles there.
Dude,
Very
that's
quick on
crazy.
the readjustment to find the second kill.
Yeah, she was a bright spot for them.
She was
back
actually
round
getting
spots,
jawed
and
from
she's
here,
doing it
here,
again
and
here, bringing
here.
the light. Perhaps
Killed
first
2 of them.
pistol round of the second half. I suppose there's only 1 pistol round in the second half.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
need
so.
a pistol round of some.
Okay,
some form.
they needed
I
this
don't know.
pistol round and they
That's
get
true.
this pistol round.
Every round's a pistol round for a chamber, I suppose. You could sort of convince yourself
Interesting.
of that as,
Interesting.
Baby TZ
Everyone
is
does this
gonna
wall,
bark
right?
Ooh, we still got the setup on the
We
side
have this
too.
wall.
Look, I'm a
Have this wall that
huge
kind of
Cypher
blocks off
enjoyer,
this
and
area.
Muffin is going to
Gives you
enjoy
a
the
lot of
tags,
space to
playing
retake,
off
though.
of our teammates' utility as X10 just clean up shop on the backside.
Yeah, very nice retake here. Lance does have some mollies to hold the post, but X10's going quickly. Muffin is just
Nice
styling
Viper
them.
mollies.
And there
Okay,
are
we've got
post
some
round
after plan lineups. I don't think this one's doable,
Alyssa
but
trying to hold, smoked off, the spam not hitting. It's already gone halfway, and Alyssa's just
the molly
gonna
not
take
hit that thing.
all the way home
Oh my
here for
goodness.
G2. Or excuse me, for X10.
Yeah. No,
Survived
G2
longer than I
going-
thought
going
there.
Home after that round.
Okay,
Gonna have to rethink.
this is
They are
actually,
home.
I think
They are home.
I think
That
this
is
has some
true.
legs. It's a
That is
really
true,
strong
but
defense comp.
Sidewalk Tommy
They win
on the side.
pistol. Let's
Yeah,
see how
it is
close
the
they can
house
get the
of goats.
bonus.
But hey, honestly, X10 looking strong here on the start of the defensive half. I do think most players did end up surviving here, so they can't really try to go for like
Just
a
get bombed
half
down
rifle
strat?
and
Yeah,
Spectres
maybe.
Yeah.
sort of deal. Baby TC checking it out doesn't actually have enough to even upgrade into the rifle, so it is going to be a true bonus for them. See what
Oh my goodness.
sort of damage they can amass
Okay.
themselves, because right now,
Fast
G2
buy
are
going
in
in.
their favorite place
X10 making
on
sure that
Gozen.
they
That is
bonus have
right
enough
down
to
the
buy
middle.
next round. Nice
Going for a
decision
double
from
push
them.
here.
Drone out, but this is going to get hard, and we have
Cannon,
okay
he's getting
positions.
health
Viper
for.
should be good for
And
some here.
Muffin is in the perfect position here to try and find something. Glance though.
I like the idea,
Ready
though.
for it. Swings around the corner from Baby TZ's own favorite spot. Finds both
Wait,
her own. And
Giuliano
that's-
shooting
Oi,
something.
oi,
What
oi,
is going
oi,
on?
that's
The player
nice.
not spotted there.
One-way
Giuliano goes
cage
up
here.
into a Cypher cage.
They didn't have
Leaves
to
players
worry
there to
about this
support. This is
because,
falling
wait,
apart again
dude, she
for
just
G2.
kind of gambled a little
I
bit.
swear Giuliano could
that
have
was
seen the
nice.
hat of Baby TZ over logs right there, but then jumped straight up
Dude,
into
this
the
180
nastiest
so
one-way.
fast. The
Viper's
Viper
put
gets
down
the
for
ult
Polly.
as well.
Pit, all of a sudden, this round is starting to come
This is
together,
actually-
and G2
this
don't
is
have
on.
the ability to pinch on the pit.
The
from
9
mid,
free
instead of
cast
just
is
holding
on.
hands here with less than 100 HP between the two of them together. Yes, they have full utility on these players, but even then, they're going to have to walk straight on forward. Mimi finds the first, though. They've got a chance.
They're both on 1 HP. Have to work their way back into this pit, and Polly has a Spectre.
That's it.
Spam could
Dude,
be so dangerous.
some of the
30
shots
seconds
she's done in
left
this
to make
game
that
is
heist
wild.
happen, and 2 layers of security to bypass.
Dude,
Knife will
do
hit.
you know what?
Polly
I could
just swings
feel
out
that
of
the
it.
Viper was going
It's
to walk
down,
out
it's
here.
just Ginny. 1 versus 2. She's found the first needs. The
Holy
connection
hell,
onto
Mimi saves it.
1
3
No worry
HP.
for her. A 10th round
Again,
to G2.
super good
Mimi is
bonus,
having
but they're going to be a
game right
little
here.
bit gutted that they
Absolutely
could have won
massive.
this.
Even as the round nearly slips
3
through her
HP, how on
fingers,
earth?
Mimi at 16 and 8. On the roll swap as well, absolutely massive.
Yeah,
for the
I could
team,
feel
and
the
yet
Viper
full
was gonna
credit
walk
to
out. I
X10
don't know.
in this round, sort of
You could
carving
just
this
feel it by
one up.
watching it.
The combination of Polly, who, by the way, clutched up that pistol round, and
Dude,
Baby TC
try to
so
avoid-
strong on the
try
attacking
to
side. Those
avoid
are
the
two players
knife.
I'm looking at for the remainder
Just
of
get
this
hit by the
half
knife,
if
it's
they
so
are gonna
fine.
stand up against this G2 team.
So
G2
she
so
walked out because
resilient
she was
in
trying
these
to
rounds,
avoid
it
the
looked
knife.
impossible. They're going to be going a little bit faster into this one, straight towards the B side. KO ult to suppress that Viper utility. X10.
Okay, yeah, I think Bacon's right. The other wall was literally just to get a plant. This is their normal one to hit site. A lot more space. Nice
Yeah, I mean,
ult.
that's tough,
Plant
right?
in
'Cause
it,
X10
and
can
it goes
just
close
play
to this wall
offsite
here, so you
because
can
there's
play
the
around.
KO ult, and will
This is
full
pretty cool.
retake his fight very quickly. But they get spammed through the wall, and it's like, now it's a 5
This is
versus 4.
pretty
But
prone
double
to
drone, they have
spamming
both
though,
the
but
dog and the drone to reclear this, but Alyssa just goes
Yeah,
in.
like
Spam
that.
is there. Bit down. That's success for Ginny. Now a 3 versus 4. Mimi in the back lines will swing, trade it through, and Polly unable to make it happen.
nice
Another
round.
multi-kill for Petra.
That was huge. I
Petra
should have hyped
finds
this
the
round up a bit more
multi-kill.
because this was
Glance
like
is
a
able
really
to
important one in
hold the
terms of
fort
money.
for a couple of kills in the
They
pit
made that
as
look
well there.
dude, they made that look easy. There was a world for X10 to be honest. If they got that, you know, that 1v1 where Mimi survived on 3
Don't
HP,
get that
it-
anywhere else
then-
here. Look, it's
then it was
many a
definitely
time
on.
we've heard
Now
the
it
G2
feels
chants
out of reach.
in this studio. G2 goes in a new squad that gets to do it as well, and I mean, full credit to this team. It has been a treat to watch today. So many changes over the last month and a half since the last time we saw them play, since we saw them be dethroned, and even after that loss, so many people still had very high expectations for them. And I think showing this different look today has just
GG?
added a
Yeah,
level
it's
of
feeling
depth
like
to
it.
this G2 roster that we weren't necessarily sure was there in terms of overall agent pool. They have integrated Mary in a way that's been so interesting to watch with Mimi's evolution alongside.
It has been really cool indeed. But for X10 now, this is where they have to dig deep. 11-5. Their final tactical timeout will be taken here.
And I'm sort of scanning the money right now. It looks like 2,800 roughly where most players are going to be sitting, and that's before actually purchasing utility. X10,
You didn't
back
want
on
too
Icebox, we're
many
in the
people
same
playing in
position
this
as
Viper pit.
11-4.
It was like
At that
a,
point,
there was
they
nowhere
said,
to
"No
stand in
force,
this
we're
Viper
gonna
pit,
try to
so
play for the tie." And
I would argue that there
think
maybe wasn't
may be
enough
what you have
spams
to
from
do
X10
here,
at the
because even in
beginning
terms of ultimate,
because there wasn't anywhere to
you
hide.
got a Cypher ult, which, hey, if you're playing on the new patch, hey, it's pretty sweet ability.
So
You got
that,
two
that might be
tabs
why there
now, you
wasn't
gotta
too many
love
people
that.
in it.
But no, definitely not the same on this, on an eco. Muffin is 1 orb away from grabbing the knives, and I think that may be the best idea for X10, but even then, you're on defense, and Breeze is a map that just does not favor the defense to grab the early orbs. There's a lot of maps
Yeah,
you can,
same
right?
Juliana.
Like Icebox A-site, maybe
Okay.
a good example of place.
Sheriff Mania.
Not the same.
Recon's
So
gonna
Muffin
get
instead
shot
is
by one of
decided to go for Sheriff,
these.
and it's 5 sheriffs. Everyone is coming. It's the Wild West.
5
for
sheriffs,
X10.
4 middle. No one
We'll
shot
have
the
to see
recon.
if
No one shot the
robberies
recon,
can
and then they're
happen
all gonna
on
go
this
late
one.
middle,
Bandits in the
or
server. Just a formality
because
for G2. Muffin
because okay.
already has to use her
Because
dash
this
early
because
as
the
she gets
Viper
out of
had
good
already
position
dodged.
in mid.
Sorry, because the
X10 is still
Jet had
looking to
already
take off
dodged
that
it. They didn't
space
want to
there.
shoot it,
Now, who would win? 5
trying to
sheriffs,
catch him off the middle.
5
I get it.
samurai warriors. Gozen. The
Oh.
name, I did some research. Yeah,
Is that what it means?
typically refers
Juliana
to women's samurai.
has just walked
Pretty cool
into
name.
B.
Yeah, it makes sense with the G2 branding here. But swords or guns, what would you prefer? And G2 have 5 rifles, so
Is this in
I don't
Valorant?
know.
They saw one at middle.
I don't know.
I don't know
So
if
they
I
saw
want
one
sword
at
in
middle,
Valorant.
and
Maybe
Juliana,
one
I imagine,
Juliana,
just
what's
felt
your
like there would be a
preference?
lot of them,
Seems to be the Vandal in this
Seems to be the
situation.
gun.
so that she can just walk straight into B.
X10 a little bit scattered in the approach, sort of trying to pressure all different angles. G2 gonna be able to shut this one down right here. And luckily for X10, I think it's gonna be probably light armor and rifles going into the next, but so far have yet to really find an answer against the G2 attack, especially when they've been leaving these sites open.
Petra
Damn.
will close things out.
This was nice.
Map and series point
The
here.
favorite comp in
For
Ascent,
G2.
I think the triple initiator is my favorite
5
comp.
rounds to X10. As They try and
There's
make
just
something
so many
happen. They are
options.
back on the rifles here. Seekers to work with for Alyssa, a bit of a tool for their mid-round, but I mean, right now G2 is looking unstoppable.
Yeah, they are a different beast. We sort of, and I mean, this is preparing for the potential C9 matchup later today.
Yeah.
C9, who looked very dominant.
Juliana's
G2,
aggro.
everyone
Yeah.
had been
This
waiting for
dude's
that
super,
matchup.
this
X10
whole game
last chance
super
to play
aggro.
spoiler here. Must win
I haven't
7
really
rounds
seen
in a
her
row,
actually
and,
like
hey, they've got some big
stand
ultimates.
still.
Seekers
Even
with
in
knives as
even
well.
even when the barriers are down, she's still trying to
Now the
W
big
forwards.
changing ones up and already pressuring, pushing down mid. This could open up the round with such a close position. Right around the corner, finds Mary, wraps around the opposite side as well.
Dude, look at
but
these
no,
trades, it's so
G2
nice.
carved them to pieces.
Yeah, the
And it's a
trades
2
are
versus
so
1.
good.
Polly, the last survivor.
A fight
Oh,
versus
chat,
Mimi. Can she find it? Yes. Tap
I'm
under
kind
the
of
head
pumped
now.
for the
A 1 versus
kind of
1
pumped for the
the Disney
C9
Glance
G2
3
game.
pushing around the
Oh, okay.
wall is there. And
Okay,
Polly's got
maybe
the
I called it
clutch.
too early.
The Red Bull clutch for Polly. She does it again. The pistol round, and then here as well. Polly has been the X factor in these late rounds for X10. Even after losing
As soon as
the
I
initial
talk
fight
trades,
in
they
mid,
throw.
she
I mean,
writes
they won the
course
trades
on
though.
that
I
one.
wasn't wrong.
But how many more
But-
times in a row can she do it?
Yeah, you can beckon your team into the backpack once, but you need consistency to make a comeback against a team like G2.
You definitely do. Now, that being said, sort of examining that round as a whole, it was over so quickly. X10 didn't really have to
Okay.
invest anything, so now Ginny's
Let's
actually
see.
been able to
We'll
get the
stick with this. What was it?
100
7 chances down to
Bulldogs
6
on X10,
chances.
it's not perfect for them.
Money's still a
Their
little bit weird. We've
solution
got
here
some
has just
light
been
armors.
unlock Muffin,
We have 2
put her in a
Bulldogs.
position to find these early pushes. She hasn't
So
had the
much
most
early
success
mid control
working
every single
down
time.
tunnel, or elbow, excuse me, especially against Mimi, who has just been posted up here so many a time. Muffin looking for the re-aggress, but not going to challenge it again.
Oh, Glance has worked her way up halls. Ginny holding for this one. She's
Oh,
actually
the
sitting
timing
on
of
the
that
top
is
there,
madness.
And Muffin finds the timing behind this tripwire, though. Glance is
Dude,
trapped. This isn't a
oh,
trip. They cannot smoke.
I was wondering that because Sova was about to see. Sova was going to see the drone. I was wondering if they were gonna hide from the drone and break this and then shoot.
Sort of lock down and stop mid from exploding, right? Because if you lose your nest,
3 on 4,
you lose the ability
looking
to
like they're going to go over
rotate
towards
on
B.
this map.
Nice
You lose your
rotations coming in
spawn,
here.
you're all of a sudden
Knowing that they're
concerned
probably
of
going to
maybe
group and
pinching
go
A
into a
from
site.
back bridge, from back arches over towards the B site. Everything could fall apart. So
Is
Ginny
recon up?
showing up at the final
No,
hour
20
so
seconds. Okay, there's a
critical
small window
for a
here
team
for
holding on here.
G2.
And now rotating
It's still
to
really hard
assist
with
Baby
the double
TZ
traps.
as this BX
I mean
should
double
come in.
cage. This is a good one way that's going to be here.
And Baby TZ has no utility for this one. Hunter's Fury shut down. A one-way popped. It's something to play off of. Ginny takes down
Okay,
Giuliano.
that's fine.
Baby TZ there as well. It's only Mimi. Try and make this one happen, and it's looking undoable. Already a bit wounded, but a kill found. 1 versus 3. The player's isolated on site. Time knows her biggest
Hello.
issue, and interfaces
Oh my
Baby
goodness.
TZ, but now she has a plan.
She has a flash. She can insta-pop this flash after the... Oh, this might work.
Flash still up. She'll swing around the corner
Oi,
and
oi, oi,
isolate
oi.
a duel.
That was a good
But
try.
Alyssa turns the flash, finds
Okay,
the
7
kill,
chances
and
into
again,
5
keeps
chances.
her squad alive.
Money...
X10 keeping the hope here. For all the fans
Where are
maybe
we at?
watching, getting a little bit
2-4 on
late
top of this?
at night.
Yeah, 2-4 on top of this, so they should be
Making it
fine. One
happen
person can't buy.
at the final hour, I mean, just a shock that they even made it to this tournament for many, with Alter Ego being so dominant in the region for so long. They found the upset. Now a chance to really get things going here up against G2. That was a really solid round for them, for Ginny finding the kill in halls. And the site anchoring from Baby TZ and Polly on the opposite side.
Okay, it
has
doesn't
been
even matter.
fantastic.
So,
The
person that
one-ways
can't
have
buy,
just been so
chamber ult,
frustrating for
and we
G2
get a
to
full
deal
buy
with.
going
Now
in.
they're
So yeah,
holding
7 chances
hands
down to 5.
over
It's
on
getting
Yuki main.
a little bit
G2 though,
close. Nope. Looks like
that's
me
what's
trying to
going
learn that lineup.
No, that's a lineup. You just haven't
Really?
seen
Dude,
it
I
yet.
remember I had to stand
Wow,
in.
something new every
Well,
day.
yeah, because you pick it
Who
up
was
and
it
then
that
you
was
throw it
playing
actually
Viper
to the
that
correct
time?
position is the
I had to
idea.
stand in for someone that was
And
playing
the other
Viper
team was
that
like,
time.
I just hear this
Dude,
orb
it took
wrapping around.
Bacon
What's going
had
on
to
with
try
this,
and
though?
spend like
Alyssa's
30
traded
minutes
out by
teaching me
Mimi.
this
G2
smoke
trying
and
to
this
speed
smoke.
things up over onto the A site.
The amount of times I would
Muffin
miss it
has
is
a dash
crazy.
activated, but Mimi for another.
Dude, Mimi's so
3
good.
kills. She's doing everything
Mimi's
right now
aim
for
is just
G2.
insane.
They
I
should be
swear.
able to get this plant down on A. Rotations so far behind out of X10.
She's
Oh,
20,
problems
24,
here.
11, and
TZ
14
right
assists.
now, and a Bulldog
That's
too. You
mad.
have no flashes or any initiating utility to get you back onto the site.
Just let her
X10
duel
gets
everyone.
strong with those side anchors.
Go on, swing
Mimi's
it.
been opening them up with a 3K already in the round. And a chance to swing back into the team. Mary finds one.
Nice.
Mary finds
Gets
two.
2 extra assists on top of that as well. She
This
played
is
it
their
well,
home
did everything to
back
win
on land.
the round.